What's up guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I won the Galaxy Scout outfit on my phone. I'm going to be talking about where I landed, strategies I used, mistakes you guys probably made, and much more. And if you could do a favor, drop a like and subscribe, as I'm so close to 200 subscribers. Anyways, enjoy the video. Alright guys, so first I'm talking about my Dropslot. For the tournament, all my matches except for one, I landed Fort Crumpet. The reason being, there's lots of mobility, there's whirlpools all around, and there's also 7 chests. So if I was solo and I'd land here, I'd usually land at the top so I'd know where everyone else who contested me would land. Then I'd basically kill them, and then I'd get my loot, and then yeah, I'd be all set. You could get max wood and max brick from here, and then I'd get my metal from like either that boat or somewhere a little further to the crouch site. So basically, I'd land here on my first game for the tournament. I landed authority. I got the grappler, and I got the grappler, and I tried to get as many kills as I could, but I also tried to play. Try to get placement, and yeah, sometimes I'd get one chest there if I didn't have that much good loot. I'd get my metal there, and if zone was like at authority, this is basically what I would do. Yeah, so basically I would hit those 2 whirlpools, and then there would be another whirlpool here, but the water level lowered today. So I would hit this whirlpool and it would bring me all the way to authority. I would take the zipline, and basically I would just camp there and get as many placements points as I could. Next up, let's talk strategy. Alright guys, so next up is strategy. Basically, what my strategy was is, on my first match, I'd get grappler from authority. On the day I won on Sunday, I didn't open the vault because I knew someone else was there and I didn't want to die. I didn't want to risk dying. Like whenever I landed Fort Crumpet, like on my second last match, I got contested, and I didn't want to risk dying. So basically what I did is I landed somewhere else nearby on one of those islands, and I ended up getting placement points. So basically what I would do is I would try to get as many placement points as I could. I would try to get top 25 and then top 15, which would both give me 5 points. And then if I could do those for all my 10 matches, I could get at least a secured 50 points. That's why on my first match I got grappler, and then I'd basically try to get involved in as many fights as I could. I'd take my pre-fight damage, and then I would engage in a fight. And if they were good, if I saw like they were probably on controller and they were good, I would use the grappler, and I would probably disengage if they were like a good player. And yeah, so on my first match, I would try to get as many kills as I could. I was trying to get in as many fights as I could because I had the grappler and other people didn't. So yeah. But on the rest of my matches, I basically landed Fort Crumpet. I just camped in my 1x1, and yeah, that's what I would do. And I'll have a screenshot on screen right now of how many points I got. As you can see, most of my points were from placement, and I didn't get that many kills. Most of my kills were from either they would be from end game, or they would be from like early like off drop. I would kill like a couple people. And yeah, so that was basically my strategy. And next we're gonna talk about mistakes you guys probably made. Alright guys, so next up is mistakes you guys probably made. Basically some of the mistakes people made in the tournament I saw were people were trying to get engaged in early game fights. Basically what I would do is I would wait till end game, then I would try to pick off people in end game, and I would try to help lobby focus one single person and try to get placement points from that. And yeah, so I would benefit from like tagging people and like forcing people to like die in zone, and I would like just pressure people with like the entire lobby. So if like the lobby was focusing one guy, I would help focus that one guy, so then I would benefit by getting placement points. But a mistake a lot of people made is they would get involved in lots of fights, and they would end up losing those fights. Like even in early game, when I would land at Fort Crumpet, if I was contested, I would sometimes I would land on a different island, so I wouldn't have to risk death. So anything I would do, I would think about, oh, will I die from this? Will I get placement points? Did I gain any points from this fight? And yeah, so basically I would like read the player. I would see if they're a good player or a bad player, and depending on that, I would engage or disengage in the fight. And another mistake a lot of people made is they would try to focus on getting elimination points. That's not what I did. What I did is I was trying to get as many placements point as I could. I was trying to get to the top 15, top 5 placements, so I'd get a bonus 2 points. And that's basically what I did. And a lot of people didn't do that. They focused on getting points from eliminating people, and that's a big mistake a lot of people made, and that like cost a lot of people the skin. So those are some of the mistakes people made. And I kind of learned from my own mistakes. And on the first day, when I was playing, I would always try to get in as many fights as I could. And then on the second day, I realized that wasn't a good strategy. So I tried to camp as much as I could, even though like, as bad as it sounds, I tried to camp for as long as I could. And yeah, so that's basically what I did. That's my main strategy. Try to get placement points, because those are the easiest points you could have got. And yeah, those are the mistakes a lot of people made, and I tried to avoid those mistakes. And yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and subscribe. I'm so close to 200 subs now. And yeah, it's been a great month with you guys, and I've been so successful in my opinion. And yeah, thank you so much for your support. See you in the next video.